into my eyes and tell me what it is you see. Look into my eyes.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm back again with another video, and this video is going to be a little bit different, but I wanted to do this video because it's kind of like the elephant in the room, and let's just go ahead and address it because I know everybody has noticed, and I just want to kind of talk about it a little bit. Me explaining a few things about living with strabismus and how I feel about certain things. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. And I made a few notes on here so I don't forget to talk about a few things. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Y'all, I'm over here eating snacks and stuff. I got my little Fiji water over here. I got some Airhead bites. Y'all know I got my favorite Chex Mix. So I got some of everything over here to get me in the mind of doing this video, okay? Okay, so if you don't know what strabismus is, it's just like having a lazy eye. And so as you can see right now, this eye is focused and this eye is actually looking this way, is actually going this way. And it's been something that I've been dealing with since I was younger. When I was like a little bitty kid, I didn't have strabismus. I really don't know how it developed over time, but yeah, it seemed like it just came out of nowhere. But I do wear corrective lenses for it, but to be completely honest with y'all, I feel like that the glasses don't help at all. I feel like that I just like the way that I look with my glasses on versus the glasses actually helping my strabismus. So yeah, so it's a few things that I actually go through that I have been going through my whole life, basically dealing with strabismus. And one of the things that I really hate, and I can't really get mad at the people that ask, but some people try to say it to be funny, but then some people just really don't know. And one thing that I really hate is when people ask me, who are you looking at? You looking at me or you looking at her? Who are you looking at, me or her? Because like when I'm focusing, I'm only focusing with one eye at a time, because I could focus with this eye or I could focus with this eye. Focus with this eye or this eye. I can't do both of them at the same time, because like if I try to focus with both eyes, like I can make myself do it. Like I could focus with both eyes, but everything that I'm seeing when I'm focusing like this is blurry. So it looks straight to everyone else, but like when I'm looking, it's blurry. So I can only focus with one eye at a time. So like when I'm looking at someone, they don't know if I'm looking at this person through this eye or the person through this eye. So they don't really know. But like some people say it to be funny, and it's kind of not funny, you know? Taking pictures. So like when you have strabismus or a lazy eye, I'm just gonna call it a lazy eye because strabismus is like the technical term, you know, I ain't technical. So I'm gonna call it lazy eye because this is what it is, because the eye lazy as hell, it don't want to do what it's supposed to do. So basically like taking pictures, I like taking my own pictures. I would rather take my own pictures, because I would hate to have a picture where one eye is this way, one eye is that way, and then like if somebody else taking a picture, they just snap it. No, I want to get it all together. I want to be like this. You know, it may be blurry for just that second, but I want my eyes straight in the picture, okay? I ain't trying to have everything looking all crazy, you know what I mean? And so like also off guard pictures are the worst. Like they be the worst, because I just be looking so crazy off guards, and I don't like them. I hate them. Like y'all, I untagged myself from this shit on Facebook. I hate them that much. I don't like them. All right, so let's go ahead to the next thing that I got wrote down here. And number 3, A lot of time I hide behind shades. And stuff to keep other people from not being distracted. If you go back and watch some of my beginning vlogs or the beginning of my videos that I used to do, I used to always wear shades in my videos because for one, I really wasn't comfortable with recording myself without the shades on because I'm so used to hiding my lazy eye. And I really wanted people to focus on the content that I was giving, not necessarily focusing on my eyes, you know what I mean? So like that's why in some of my videos, some of my older videos, I have shades on. I may have gave you like a stupid ass reason of why I had my shades on, or I didn't say anything about why I had on shades, but I just had my shades on. The fourth thing that I wrote down here is being teased in school. Y'all know that kids can be so hateful and so mean. Like kids can be just super mean. And so like when I was growing up, I used to always get teased a lot about it, and I used to come home and cry all the time to my mama. But like as I got older, when I got like in middle school, like I started to grow a little backbone, and I used to talk shit back to these folks. Like,
okay, so you talking about my lazy eye. I mean, is that all you got to say? So what if my lazy eye wasn't lazy? Then what you got to say about me then?
I used to say that to everybody because that would be they go-to thing to talk about me. Like, that's why you got lazy eye with your cockeyed self. You cockeyed, you got lazy eye, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if my eye wasn't lazy, then what? I guess you ain't got nothing to say about me then, huh? Anyway, so yeah, kids are mean in school. They're completely mean in school. Alright, the fifth thing that I wrote on here is dating. And when I started to talk to dudes, like, I really believe that when I was in middle school and stuff, that my lazy eye was there, but it's not as bad as it is now. I feel like that the older that I get, the worse that it gets, and it really bothers me about that because I don't want it to get any worse than what it is right now. Like, I really, really don't. But when I was in middle school and stuff, I used to always have dudes that wanted to talk to me, but I don't think that my lazy eye was as bad as it is now. Like, you could tell, but you probably couldn't tell. But once I got older, like in high school, some dudes can be so shallow. Like, really, they could be so shallow, and some dudes wouldn't talk to me because of it. Like, for real, they wouldn't talk to me because I had a lazy eye. I guess they just couldn't live past that. And basically all that told me is that really, if they can't talk to me just because I got a lazy eye, they can't see past that and see my personality, then that ain't the type of dude that I want to be with anyway. So kick rocks. All right, next, number 6 I put on here looking in mirrors, FaceTiming, and making YouTube videos. And so I've always wanted to make YouTube videos because I spent like a whole summer, it was like, was it last year or the year before last? Yeah, the year before last, that's what it was. I spent a lot of time watching YouTube, like vlogs. I discovered vlogs. I never knew anything about vlogs until like the year before last. I used to watch a lot of vlogs, and so I've always been that friend that wanted to record everything. Like, I've always been that person. Like, I've always had a camcorder, I've always recorded stuff, but I never thought about putting it like on YouTube to have like a memory bank of stuff that I can go back and watch at a later time. I just used to keep it like on my computer or something. But once I found out about vlogging, I was like, oh my goodness, I want to do that. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do that. Like, I don't know if people would accept me because I have a lazy eye, and I'm very self-conscious about it. Like, very self-conscious. Like, before I started posting videos, it took me a while to get used to recording myself. Like, I had Steve help me with recording, and it was kind of like really hard for me to actually just sit and look at myself in the camera. It's kind of hard for me to sit there and look at myself, because I was really trying to keep my eyes straight, but like I couldn't really see nothing when I was doing that. And you could probably notice that in like my earlier videos too. I think it was in my Bath and Body Works collection video. You can tell that I'm like, my eyes are booked and stuff, because I'm trying to keep my eyes straight. And then like as time went on, I started to get more comfortable in front of the camera, and I just stopped caring. I really did. I just stopped caring. And also like looking in like doing FaceTime and stuff like that, it's okay, but like sometimes I still don't like looking at myself in the camera sometimes. And I know you can probably notice in this video that I'm not really looking directly at the camera. Sometimes I'm looking off, or I'm turning my head or something like that, and it's because I'm still trying to accept my lazy eye. And I'm 27 years old, and I still haven't accepted it as part of me. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, like if there was one thing that I could change about myself, it would be to get rid of my lazy eye. Like for real, like get rid of it completely, and just have straight eyes. That's like one of my things that I really truly want, is to have eyes that are just straight. You know what I'm saying? That goes on to my next thing that I wrote down here. They have corrective surgery for strabismus, but there's a few cons to the corrective surgery. So for one, the corrective surgery is mostly done on children, and you're supposed to actually get this corrected when you're a child. And so that's the reason why I have glasses and stuff like that. But when I was a kid, I would never wear my glasses. I used to always lose them or break them. I just would not wear them. And you really can't blame them, because that's what kids do anyway. They just don't want to do right, don't want to wear this, don't want to brush their teeth, don't want to take no bath, don't want to do none of that. But like I would not wear my glasses, and I think that's the reason why it never went away, because I wouldn't wear my glasses. But I've looked online to see about surgeries and stuff that have been done on adults. It's just very risky. Like I could lose sight of my eye, because like I don't think I covered it before, but like yeah, I have 20/20 vision, so I can see without my glasses. It's just that my glasses are supposed to take the stress off of the one eye that I'm using, because like when I'm not using this eye, like it's like my brain completely blocks out whatever this eye is looking at, and I'm only just focusing on what this eye is looking at. So this eye could be turned this way, and I could see that way, but I'm not really focusing on it. It kind of just like blanks it out a little bit. So I'm just basically just looking straight ahead. But it's very risky for the surgery. Like I've thought about it, then I think about like what could happen to my vision. I could go blind in one of my eyes. And another thing is that it's not covered by insurance. It's actually listed under cosmetic surgery. So I would have to pay out of pocket 100% of the cost of the surgery. And that's also depending on, you know, what doctor does it, determines exactly the exact cost of how much it would be. And it's not too many doctors that do it here in Arkansas. And so like, I'm not really getting a variety of doctors that I could look at and see. I've never been to like a consultation or nothing like that to see exactly what they suggest or how much it would exactly cost me. I've never been to that. At one point I really wanted to do it, because like I just got so sick of it. I'm like, I just want my eyes to be straight. And yeah, that may be something that I'm still looking into, to see exactly how much it would cost me. because it would just mean the world to me if my eyes were straight, y'all. On to the next one. The next one is it hereditary? To be completely honest, I'm not very sure if it's hereditary, but I can say that there's only one other person in my family that has a lazy eye, and that would be my great aunt. And that's kind of like, that's not really intermediate, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my great aunt. She had a lazy eye, and that's the only other person in my family that has a lazy eye besides me. Like, none of my siblings have lazy eyes. None of my parents don't have lazy eye. My grandparents don't have lazy eyes. None of that. It's just like, it skipped all those people and it hit me. It's crazy. The next thing that I have on here, and I kind of talked about it a little bit, but I'll talk about it again. It says, having a lazy eye, what are the effects of it towards my confidence level? I feel like that my confidence level is pretty low. Sometimes my confidence is a little high, and then sometimes it's not. But like, I really hate it. I hate my lazy eye with a passion. I hate it. I really don't know if it's something that I can accept myself having. I know that it's a process to actually accept your flaws and stuff like that, and like, people say that all the time. They say embrace your flaws. I don't know how I can embrace my lazy eye. I don't know how I can embrace that. I really don't. So that's just one thing that I hate that I have, and a lot of people don't understand it because they don't never go through anything like this or have to go through anything like this. And then you have the shallow ass people that just talk about you, you know, call you lazy eyed and cockeyed and all of those stuff and make jokes about it, but it's really not funny at all. 3D movies or like 3D anything, y'all cannot see in 3D. I can't see nothing in 3D at all because I focus with one eye at a time. And you know, with 3D, you know, you have red on one side and blue on the other side, and you got to look at it together, and then you see the stuff pop out in your face. But I can only use one eye at a time when I'm focusing to be able to see something. So I'm either seeing out the red or I'm either seeing out the blue. I can't see out the red and blue at the same time. I just can't. I can't see nothing in 3D. So when we went to Florida, we went to a lot of 3D shows, and it really didn't do anything for me. I mean, it was entertaining, but it wasn't nothing that could pop out in my face because I can't see anything in 3D. And the last question, well, it's not really a question. The last thing that I wrote on here is acceptance. Will it ever happen? And I kind of touched on it a little bit, but y'all, I really don't know if I would ever be able to accept or embrace having a lazy eye because I hate it so much. I don't know. I was thinking that when I started my YouTube channel, I was thinking that would kind of help boost my confidence level, which it has a little bit. I can honestly say that it has, because at first I was hiding behind shades, and now that I don't give a fuck, I'll just get my ass on here and just be myself. You know what I'm saying? I will. But yeah, I don't know if I ever be able to accept it and embrace it because I hate it so much. But I don't know. If anybody have any advice, or if anybody has strabismus or has as I call lazy eye, and comment down below your experiences. Do you run into the same things that I run into? Do you feel the same way that I feel about having a lazy eye? Have you had the surgery? Tell me how that has went and everything. Yeah, just let me know in the comment section below. And also, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And also, check in the description box. I have all type of other videos. If you are interested in watching my other videos, I'll leave that all down in the description box below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified whenever I have a new video. So with that being said, I will see everyone in my next video. Peace. and chicken